Senator Simons.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last Thursday, just before 1 a.m., two young Edmonton police constables, Brett Ryan and Travis Jordan, responded to a call about a domestic dispute at an apartment complex in west central Edmonton. When the constables arrived at the building, they were met by a 55-year-old woman who told them she was having problems with her 16-year-old son. The boy had no criminal record, no outstanding warrants, but police had been called to the home before to deal with the boy on a mental health call. While all domestic disturbance calls can be volatile, there was no indication that this call was particularly high risk. No one was prepared for what came next. According to the Edmonton Police Service, Brett Ryan and Travis Jordan were shot by the teen multiple times before they reached the apartment door. Neither constable had a chance to pull a weapon. The mother then attempted to disarm her son. He shot and wounded her grievously before turning the gun on himself and taking his own life. It is a horror that has rocked my city and my own neighborhood. I walked my dog right past this building just a few hours before the shooting. As a journalist, I covered the murders of the 4 RCMP officers who were ambushed by James Roscoe at Rochfort Bridge in 2005. I also covered the 2015 death of Constable David Wynne, the St. Albert RCMP officer who was shot and killed by Sean Wren. But Roscoe and Wren were dangerous men, hard men with serious criminal records. There is something so much more disturbing, more poignant, more painful, more pointless about the death of 2 brave young officers at the hand of a mentally ill child who is now dead himself. There are so many questions. How did this troubled 16-year-old get access to a gun in the first place? Did his family receive the support they needed from the child welfare system and the mental health care system? Did Constables Ryan and Jordan have all the information they needed about the boy's mental health history before they arrived? And do police officers in general have the training and support they need to deal with mental health calls? For now, we have no answers, only our shared anguish. At this very moment, thousands of Edmontonians are lining the streets of South Edmonton as the bodies of these 2 brave constables are moved from the medical examiner's office to the funeral home. On Monday, Edmontonians and police officers from across Canada will come together to mourn and to honour the lives of Brett Ryan and Travis Jordan in a public ceremony at Rogers Place. It will be an opportunity for community catharsis, but the private pain of all 3 of these grieving families will endure for many years to come.
Senator Boniface.
Dear colleagues, I rise today in great sadness to honour the lives of 2 young police officers who were taken too soon. Constable Travis Jordan and Constable Brett Ryan were ambushed and fatally shot while responding to a family dispute call last Thursday. Despite the heroic efforts that were made to save them, the officers succumbed to their injuries. Constable Jordan and Constable Ryan served at the Edmonton Police Service West Division. Brett Ryan was 30 years old, had worked with the Edmonton Police for more than 5 years. He had previously served as a paramedic in the city. Constable Ryan is remembered as being passionate about his work and about his community service. He enjoyed working as a minor hockey referee and playing slow-pitch baseball. A friend remarked that his face lit up whenever he spoke about his job. His wife, Ashley, who serves the city as a paramedic as well, is expecting their first child this summer. Travis Jordan was originally from Nova Scotia. He moved to Alberta to pursue a career in policing. He served with the Edmonton Police Service for 8.5 years. His sister Sheena said that he had dreamed of becoming a police officer since he was a small child. He had a reputation for being compassionate and received accolades for helping someone who was driving a snow-covered car. Instead of handing them a ticket, he gave them a snow brush and a smile. Travis Jordan was 35. These tragic losses have taken place amid a concerning rise in police officers killed in the last 6 months in Canada. The other victims include Toronto Police Service Constable Andrew Hong, South Simcoe Police Service Constables Morgan Russell and Devin Northrop, RCMP Constable Shaylin Yang, and OPP Constable Greg Pachella. All but one of the officers were shot. Funerals for Constable Jordan and Constable Ryan will be held in the coming days. Senator Bussa and I, not just as former police officers, but also mothers of police officers, ask you to join us in sending our deepest condolences to their families and to the women and men of the Edmonton Police Service. May they all find the support they need at this difficult time. Thank you, Merci Mikovich.
Honourable Senators, we were all deeply saddened and shocked by the recent news of 2 police officers being killed on duty. Constable Travis Jordan and Constable Brett Ryan of the Edmonton Police Service were both killed early last Thursday, March the 16th. We offer our deepest condolences to their families, friends and fellow officers. Honorable Senator, je vous invite à vous lever pour observer une minute de silence en leur mémoire. Chers collègues,